Hi, this is Sharon. Welcome to another episode of Blogging with Shay. Hey, I know, guys, I know it's been a long time. I think the last time I probably vlogged was sometime in the summer and sometime in the winter. It's now June. And you see, I'm going through my hair, my hair changes and stuff like that. It's starting to grow out a little bit. But guys, I wanted to talk to you why I've been away so long. I've been working on my own products. And I wanted to share what it's all about. Well, I've been doing some testing on Craigslist, and I realized once I was starting to do these testing, on Craigslist, that there are a lot of folks that are open to working from home. It's just that they don't. I think the way it's presented to them by us who are entrepreneurs, we are not in their heads, which is they're looking for a job on Craigslist. They're not looking to become a part of a company and be an entrepreneur. But if we lay it out properly to them, they're quite open. I got a 90%, rate of people who are actually interested. And within the first 3 days of me testing this, I got, people to actually sign up. So I made $75 in like 2 days with just, doing some testing and just talking to people as if, you would want somebody to talk to you if you wanted to share something very vital in the arena of a job. So what I did was I posted ads in Craigslist for job seekers. So it was posted just like a job would post. You post for if you had a job for them to do. And one of the things that, if you guys are marketers, if you're not a marketer, one of the things that you need to know is that working from home sometimes is even harder or even more, takes a lot more discipline than going to get a brick and mortar business, going to a brick and mortar business, a company or, a city job or whatever, it's kind of maybe easier to even do that and why people opt in to do that. But the reason why I'm sharing that you should, hire people to know about how to be an entrepreneur is because it can be more lucrative. And the same discipline it would take to do a job is the same discipline that you would do on your own. I'll say that again. The same discipline that you would do on a job, like you're working for, let's say McDonald's or any simple job, a receptionist. You would learn a bunch of tasks. They would give you a bunch of tasks to do. And then you would do that task over and over and over until you really get good at it, right? It is the same thing when you're an entrepreneur. The difference is that you can make a lot more money than your salary is not confined to just this one salary all the time, and you're stuck right there. You can move to greater salary, but it's the same discipline. It's the same, kind of mindset. I don't know why people think that, it's something different. You're now working for yourself, so you do something different. No, you do the exact same thing as if you were working for, Abercrombie and Finch, whatever it is that you would be doing in any job, you would do for yourself. You would make those same disciplines for yourself. And so today I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share with you what I created to help the masses kind of know what this job thing online is all about, to kind of let them know that there's something that they can do besides just a brick and mortar business. Even if they are in between jobs, they can do this and earn some serious cash. So let me share my screen and share this with you guys. So I'm sharing my screen. And so I'm going to take you to, let me see if I can find, I think it's this one. No, it's this one. Is it this one? No. All right, so I'm going to take you to this page. So this is the first page that you guys would actually be, this is what I actually share with people who are on Craigslist. I share with them You know, I do a screening with them. I let them know what I'm all about, that I'm looking for job seekers who have the discipline to do a job and to do it quickly. It's so funny. I talked to one of the persons that actually came into the program, and she didn't want to make her own website. So I charged to make the website $7. And she said this was too hard. And I was like, but if you went to a job and they told you to do these very simple tasks, which I'm going to share with you on this vlogging with Shay, you would do these tasks because they don't take very long to do. Well, this video here goes over what the task is about, what this whole thing is about. It is a job. You're doing the same thing, guys, that you would do in a regular job. And you actually would become trainers to teach people the tasks that they would need to do to get started to making money online. You get paid $25 for the first, for any of the clients that you bring in. The order is that you're going to order your back office stuff, which I'm going to share with you. You're going to order the training modules and everything. So that's what you're ordering. That's what you get. But you order that as part of the program. And it keeps the cost low for everybody, number one. And you're getting a lot of stuff for $25. I always tell people who I'm actually doing the screening with, I tell them, listen, I spend at least $150 per week on transportation alone. It's a lot of money, even just per week, or at least $75 a week. This is $25 and that's it. For all the things that you're going to be needing to gain $25 over and over each time you teach somebody this. And so it goes over everything. This goes over the details. Here's the proof of me getting this money in such a short space of time of doing this. Here's some more proof from my partner, who made about $800 in 1 month doing this. And it's just really simple. I go over things here. I encourage you here, and then you sign up on this page, and there's a disclaimer, and the terms and services here. So it really is cool what you will learn here in the Internet Training Academy. So once you actually go and you order your stuff, you're like almost, I would say, it's a uniform, like your uniform cost. You would order that. You click this button, it will go to a sign-up page. After you finish, you return to merchant, or it'll automatically take you over to a sign-up page, right? And the sign-up page is going to, you're going to put your name and email in there, and it's going to automatically take you to this page, which will have a email attached to it. So just in case you lose this link somehow, it will also be in your email. And you just watch this first video, which will go over this page. And all you would simply do in this portion is create a Google Voice. So if you are living in the United States, you can do that. If you don't live in the United States, you can have a phone designated for this. It'll work both the same way. I like Google Voice because you can actually text some people. If they use their cell phone, you can actually text them back your responses and everything. And I go over exactly how to use it and what message you should be leaving on your phone. And then here, if you wanted to use an email instead of using Google Voice, some people don't want to do the screenings. I think the screening is great. You get to meet a lot of people. Some people are not comfortable with that. You can download this email here, and I go over how to use the email and everything in this portion. And here is the Google Voice. Well, this one, I'm sorry, this sets up your Gmail. So I show you how to put an autoresponder in your Gmail. That's the first one. And then the third one is the Google Voice, how to set up your Google Voice. And then here is you set up your PayPal button to get paid. So you join PayPal, join it with your bank. If you already have that done, you could skip this area. And that's all to it. This takes, I would say, approximately 30 minutes to set up all of this. It doesn't take long to do it. And then the next portion, and within an hour, I send this here, which is the entire package of the Training Academy. So now that you have your PayPal button, I show you how to make a PayPal account. I show you here how to make a PayPal button. This literally takes 2 seconds to do. The videos take longer than what it actually takes to do it. It doesn't take long. Trust me. It's an easy thing to do. I go through everything here. This might take the longest portion in terms of setup, but I did everything for you. I did all the hard work for you. All you're doing is dragging and dropping and doing a bit of work. But it's work from home, guys. And if your boss said, okay, I want you to go online, take a YouTube video and upload it to YouTube, you would do it because you're getting paid a certain salary, right, to do that job. And if you didn't know how to do it, you'd learn. And you would find out how simple it is. You need to take that head and put it on your new head and say, this is for me now. I'm going to be doing it, get $25 a month. I'm going to do this thing. So I encourage you to make your own site because it'll give you, it'll flex that muscle. What you're doing is flexing a new muscle of you now not taking orders from a boss, but you're organizing your own lifestyle. So you're taking the time to organize your life to do the very same thing a boss would tell you to do. So you do this part. If you don't want to do it, if you find it very difficult, you can always pay for it here and I'll do it for you. And then here's where the actual training, you listen to this. I think this video is maybe about 10 minutes long. I don't have a whole long, this is the longest video here. I think this is 30 minutes. And that's just going through all the details of setting up your own website. But here is 30 minutes. Then there's another way to get 100 leads to your business. So if you want to just go here, pay $15 and use this and get 100 leads for life, you can use that. I just put it in there because I think it's a good platform. It has its own training in there. Or you could just do the Google Voice thing. It works really well. And then I show you how you set up your ads here. He gives you the concept of what you should be writing. He's in a totally different program, but the concept is the same. And and I show you how to put your ads up here, how to conduct an interview. I go step by step. The script is right here. And here, just what you do afterwards, you give your clients an email. And then I go through the automated system where all these capture pages and things that you see me using, you can get the same thing and actually earn even more money using the automation. And you don't have to really worry about what happens next. So it's pretty simple what you need to do. And I'm hiring to teach these people, teach everybody who's hearing the sound of my voice, how to do this and how to work for yourself. Why work for a boss who's going to tell you to do something like sort of like this, and he's just going to give you one set salary, and you're going to have to fight real hard to get a raise because they're not really giving raises out these days. And sometimes you do a lot more at a job. You can spend a lot more time on the phone talking to someone else about their business when you can have your own business that you can talk to people about the same way that you would do for another company. For example, and I'm going to come back to you and talk to you in your face because I'm kind of through here. So for example, let me get back to you. So for example, if you wanted to, if you're going to talk to maybe your bosses wants you to talk to about 5 clients. I know this girl, she works for BET, and she has to go out and schmooze these people who are not her friends and take them out to dinner, and she's out in long hours and trying to get them to be clients of BET. Now, she has to do a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of stress that she has to go through a lot just to get clients for a company that she doesn't own. A company that she doesn't have anything to do, that pays her a good salary, she told me pays her a good salary, but the stress level is so high. And I'm sure she's probably not making $800, like within a month doing something very simple. I'm sure she's making more than that. But I'm just saying this person made $800 in the month of June and did not do much work from home, doing nothing. I mean, you might think that's not a lot of money, but for some people, that's a lot of money. $800 extra money besides what they're doing already. So it's just something to look at. So you can make $800 in 1 week. I think she made $500 in 2 days of that week. So I might even be misquoting the entire month of June. But what I'm trying to tell you is I made $75 in 3 days. I know that that's not something that most people will do in 3 days. And it's something that I can push and pump and make it as big or as small as I want to. It just depends on the time that I put in. My point is you are hired. You can do this. You can make money from home and probably supersede the McDonald's or 7-Eleven job you might be doing now. You can supersede sitting on the couch and being unemployed if that's something you're doing. If you're a student, you can supersede all the ramen noodles and pancakes that you eat because you don't have enough money to, buy a really good meal. This is just another alternative way in these 21st centuries to actually make some real money online. So this is what I'm saying to you. I hope this content was helpful, and I hope that you will take advantage of the fact that you can be your own boss and make money from home, and you're hired. I'd love to teach you exactly what I do and get other people to know how to make money from your computer and your internet. Take care, and I hope this content was helpful, and I'll see you in the next vlog. I hope I'll be able to vlog soon. I'm really working on this and working on the contents of this, but I'll try to vlog out something else that I think is really great. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.